Greetings, I'm Charles, I'm 54 years old. I am 6'1" when I'm fully assembled, weigh about 230 pounds when I'm fully assembled. Today I wanted to talk about some lower back pain, something simple that I discovered to help reduce the lower back pain. Now, the combination of things that are causing this pain is I'm a relatively recent above-the-knee amputee, and I have my kind of trainer prosthetic on, and it's really big and fat. Now, one of the things, I have never been smart enough to be able to use crutches, so I pretty much, when I'm not walking, I have to use the wheelchair to get around. I can't crutch around. So, one of the issues with this big leg, with this big fake leg, is that it causes my hips to be cattywampus. It'll be this way in my wheelchair, chairs, anything that I'm sitting on, especially if it's fairly firm, it's going to be a problem. And I know a lot of people have issues, lower back problems, when they first start walking, especially the double amputees, such as myself. I'm below the knee amputation on this side, because basically throughout the day our legs change length and they change differently. So one of the things I discovered, mostly I'm having lower back issues when I'm sitting. It doesn't seem to bother me so much when I'm walking. I know it's typically the other way around. At least that's what I understand. So what I did was I asked the fellow that works on these prosthetic legs for me, because he talks to a lot of people that has prosthetic legs, and asked him if he knew any kind of a solution to such a thing, and he really didn't. But my thought was, and I brought it up to him, asked if he thought this would be an issue or a problem, was that if I put a pillow or did something to jack myself up on the non-above-the-knee amputation side, you know, for when I'm sitting down, something to help me kind of make my hips level when I'm sitting. So, throughout the course of that appointment, when I was talking to him, he had me stepping on some spacer things and junk, and I said, you know, I bet you that right there would be the kind of thing I need. Where could I get something like that? And he said, you know, I got all kinds of scrap stuff like that out in the back. And what he did was basically give me a whole bunch of these different, they're fairly high density foam things for me to try out. Some of them are a little bit higher and some of them are a little bit lower, but in any case, I came up with this combination that actually works well for me. It's reduced my lower back pain significantly. And basically these are just a couple of squares that I have here. And then this one is a wedge. So what I've done is just put these foam deals under my leg onto my wheelchair seat, and it causes, I do it with the wedge out to the front like this, and what it happens, it causes my knees, this leg, to be a little bit higher, because this one's already 4-step because of this big thing, and it's comfortable, and it's you know, it's not sharp, and it seems to work really well for me. Just putting this directly straight back on my seat, you know, and just basically have my bun and my leg right along this. Now, one of the handy things is that when I do go to stand up and sit down, is these things kind of sort of stick together. They don't move at all. They don't move at all when I'm sitting on it, but even when I get up, they don't stick to my pants or anything, and they pretty much stay in place, and I don't really have to adjust them, you know, more maybe once or twice throughout the day, and that's, you know, getting up and exercising and practice walking and all of that kind of stuff. So it's something to consider if you're having some lower back pain. It may not just all be because of the new prosthetic leg. It might just be partially because of the way you're sitting. And give that a try. And hopefully that was helpful to you.